just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5.
180.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion, the tight end. Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick, and he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. That's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will
Goff looking to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Wiggles free. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And the Jaguar first down.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 35 yards. And the Jaguars are once again back in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
13. Lions 8. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the Jags grab it. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
The Lions 26-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Travis Hunter, 26 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the try here for the point after. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Back to throw, Goff. Right side to Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 3.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, Goff. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
4-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Dances by him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
That's good.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Montgomery running right. And a good space to operate there as he takes his down inside the 35-yard line. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Another Lions. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
Will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion. And that makes this a 1-point game now. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
First down, Jaguars.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. ETN up the middle. And some room to work. Now inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 16-yard line.
ETN once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Cam Little on the kickoff.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Trying to find Jameson Williams. And it's 2nd down.
We go tonight.
From the gun, here's Goff. It's complete to Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here's Goff. That is caught. Oh, some strong running. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Defensive Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Lion.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. A give to ETN running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Also be gone. Brings up second and 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Rip, 23.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a Jaguars first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Incomplete. We're down to 8 seconds now.
So it looks like they start some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Worried about that, my shows up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, route, 11. Son.
Play action. It's Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron, great job. 11.
Again, it's Lawrence. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.